Guys, Brian back with another Caspa update here. It looks like we are coming down to a major support area. This has held this coin one other previous time. We got a pretty nice bounce off this area. Going to go through the news here first for Caspa. I just wanted to go over the other day we had a KuCoin listing on Saturday. I thought we'd get a pretty nice jump out of the market on that, but didn't really end up happening. It went on KuCoin on May the 6th at 2 a.m. and we had a big green, pretty decent green candle for that day, but not as much volume as I would think for KuCoin. But that's another listing which is absolutely 100% positive. Okay, I'm not going down that road. I just thought as big of an exchange as KuCoin, but I thought we would have seen a lot more liquidity. Of course, once we get a bust out of this resistance, I'm sure it'll pile in. That's for sure. That's the way it goes. But all right, let's get back to this chart here. First, I want to show you the crypto bubbles here. I'm going to put it on the daily first. You can see a lot of red out there. Bitcoin pulled down here pretty hard today. Kind of it's almost as I've been watching it all day long. It was kind of like the bottom fell out from it. But you can see we're down 10% here on there. On the hourly, you can see a lot more green popping up there, but we're still down 2.9% on the hourly. So we get over to that chart again, guys. What I kind of see happening here, all right, on May the 6th was right down there. You know, we still had a decent green candle for the day, you know, but not as much volume as I would have thought for KuCoin. But like I said, I believe once we get a breakout of this resistance, it'll start piling in. Okay, what I see happening with this chart, number one, a double bottom formation. You can see coming in here. Okay, if it plays out, we would get the breakout of that resistance, a back test, and off we'd go. Here is a picture of a double bottom. You can see here you have the happens normally after a significant downtrend, just like we've had. Okay, you'll run down, you'll have your first bottom, come up and hit a resistance level, just like we hit right. Let me get a trend line out here. There we go, just like we hit right there. Okay, right there was a major resistance level, but then you come down and hit the bottom for a second time, and then you break out. Okay, they consider this the resistance level, the neckline of the double bottom. Okay, so you would take your way they measure them, you take your distance from your neckline to the support, and then you put that on top, and that's where you measure the double bottom breakout. Okay, the way this would look is something. We had our first bottom, we came up, we hit resistance, we've had our second bottom, and now hopefully we get that bounce and break out of here. All right, it would if we took a measurement on this thing, okay, you would measure the neckline to the support and put that on top. Okay, yeah, right there, that would give us a new all-time high with a breakout of that level. Nothing is guaranteed. Okay, that's the number one thing in crypto. We all know that. All right, but number two, it definitely is forming into that type of pattern. Okay, as far as the RSIs go, the daily is almost reset. All right, that weekly that we've been watching, that thing is down to an 8.69 and a 15.57 right now, right? Just starting to bend down at the bottom there. You can see the blue starting to bend. I'm sure once price action starts to head up here, that thing will bend right up. But 12-hour, we are just getting to the oversold area on the 12-hour. Let's look at the 8. The 8-hour, we are down at the bottom and reset. We are in the oversold area. You can see the double bottom real clear on here, especially on the 8-hour. You know, we had our first one right there. Okay, and our second one, I meant to keep that on there. Second one right there. Okay, you can see them two double bottoms. So if this ends up playing out right, this we could get a really nice move out of this thing. But the 8-hour RSI is at the bottom. Oh, and if I could ask you, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate that, guys. Been forgetting to say that lately, and I don't know why, but quite honestly, I'm happy with the group I got. I'm not trying to make YouTube a living for me. I make a decent living on my own. I'm just glad to do it, and I like the people I have, and I think I just forget to ask now, but yeah, at least like it. I'd appreciate that. That helps me out a lot, And if you like the video, please subscribe. That'd be great. But here on the 4-hour, we have that RSI heading back up, and I think on the hourly, I think we're correcting right now. So yeah, we're coming down on there. But if this thing plays out like it should, that double bottom would be beautiful. Them are always a nice breakout. And if you take this chart and invert it, I do this all the time to charts, all right, to get a different perspective on this thing. If this chart was like this, an uptrend like this would break down, okay? Most all uptrends that follow a trend line. In fact, that's a good way to trade, guys. That's how I started out trading, was with trend lines, and very effective trading, okay? You'll get your break. You'll have a long trend line, okay? This is on the daily. Let's put it on the 4-hour so it's a little bit more obvious for you, okay? Yeah, just a little I don't know, knowledge to throw out there to everybody. You'll have a strong trend, okay? In this case, this would be, if this was the other way around, it'd be a strong uptrend, all right? And then these are always 90% of the time break down, okay? You would have this thing break down through the support, okay? You buy when you get the back test, all right, and then that's where you enter your short and then ride it out, okay? Put your stop loss up here, and that's how I started trading, and quite honestly, I still use it a lot. I use KuCoin for my longing and shorting, and this isn't financial advice at all. I do got to say that because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody, but just a little thing to throw out there to you guys. Very effective way to trade, simple, and it works, okay? It absolutely does that. And if you see a strong area of support or resistance, when you get that breakdown, okay, just like this here, and this is inverted, okay? That's why I'm really thinking we're going to get this double bottom in this breakout, because okay, this thing would break down, it would come up, you would get the back test probably right here, okay? Former support area, okay? That's where you enter, put your stop loss above your last high, and then ride the downtrend, okay? That's a very effective way of trading. Look up trend line trading. I'm sure you'll see a lot of stuff online if you're interested in stuff like that. But all right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you very soon, and hopefully next time we talk, we have a nice breakout here to talk about, and Caspa's on its way. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great night, everybody.